चाइल्डहुड ट्रॉमा को एंटायरली डिनाई करना, मैं इस कंटेक्स्ट में नहीं कह रहा हूँ, सीरत के कंटेक्स्ट में मैं ऐसे जनरल बात कर रहा हूँ। ये दोनों एक्सट्रीम्स को अवॉइड करना चाहिए जितना मुझे लगता है। कि एक होता है कि एक वो डिटर्मिनिस्टिक एटीट्यूड कि वट एवर यू आर इज डिटर्मिन्ड बाई योर चाइल्डहुड, दिस एब्जॉल्व्स यू ऑफ ऑल रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। देन देयर इज नो रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। अगर आप जो भी हैं वो कभी डिटर्मिन हो चुका है, और वो तब डिटर्मिन हुआ जब आपका इख्तियार भी नहीं था, तब तो यू आर एब्जॉल्व्ड ऑल ऑफ योर रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। आप दरिंदे बने, फरिश्ते बने, झूठे बने, सच्चे बने, अच्छे इखलाक के बने, बुरे इखलाक के बने। क्यों? क्योंकि बचपन में पापा ने ऐसा किया, मामा ने वैसा किया, टीचर ऐसा था, आपको उस्ताद अच्छे मिले तभी आप ऐसे बने, आप प्रिविलेज थे तभी आप ऐसे बने, आप गरीब घर से तभी आप ऐसे बने। ये मेरे हिसाब से रबिश है एंटायरली। इस एक्सट्रीम को अवॉइड करना चाहिए। अलबत्ता दूसरा एक्सट्रीम, उसको भी डिनाई, वो भी इक्वली आई वुड से कि डिजास्ट्रस है। कि एज इफ childhood has no bearing, then that absolves the parents and the society and the teachers, which is again not correct. दोनों के बीच का एक रास्ता है। चाइल्डहुड काफ़ी हद तक डिटरमिन करता है आपके मामलात बाकी ज़िंदगी के, लेकिन आप भी यू आर नॉट एब्जॉल्व्ड ऑफ योर रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आपके शोल्डर्स पे है, irrespective of how your childhood was. You have to take up responsibility for your present. Your childhood might make it difficult, yes, or it might make it easy or convenient. That can happen, but then the responsibility is on your shoulders. Otherwise, the world would not make sense. We could say, for example, the murderer murdered because of some circumstances, then leave him, absolve him of all responsibility. Of course, we wouldn't say that, right? So we would say कि no, he has responsibility. We would try to understand under what circumstances did the criminal commit the crime. That thing is correct. But at the same time, absolving people of responsibility. One of the fundamental problems I see with the self-help literature and the psychology वाला जो phenomena चल रहा है पूरी दुनिया में, हर एक throw a stone and you would see it falls on a psychologist. Kind of psychologist, not in the real sense of term, जो trained होते हैं from universities or whatever their institutions are. I mean psychologists as in you and me, जो 4 किताबें पढ़ के तो बन गए psychologist. तो throw a stone, it would fall on a person who has read 1 or 2 psychologist texts. ऐसे लोगों के अंदर बड़ा common है कि they would not take up responsibility for whatever they are doing or whatever is happening in their lives. And it's always the other that is the problem. And that's not a Muslim's way of life. A Muslim's way of life is taking responsibility. We take responsibility for whatever we are right now, and we try to become the better versions of ourselves. Every moment we fail sometimes, but we keep on trying. This kind of reminds me of the fundamental story that kind of explains our entire being. Why are we even here? Not in the terms of what's our purpose, but what led to us being on this planet. It was the fall of Adam. हज़रत आदम अलैहिस्सलाम का जो मामला हुआ और फिर इस दुनिया में आए, उस इवेंट को कुरान ने नरेट किया है. And the purpose seems to me to tell us that we are responsible. And how? When Iblis, there are 2 characters, the good one and the bad one. The good is represented by Hazrat Adam. Hazrat Adam is the symbol of good in that story, and Iblis is the symbol of bad in that story. And that in itself is amazing. That's amazing because Iblis is the one with knowledge that he has acquired, and he is one with all this जिसको आप कहते हैं तपस्या and all. He is devout, he carries all the commands, and he is amazing, he is awesome, he fights wars and wins them for God. That's Iblis, but he is the symbol of bad. So you can be doing all of this activism and all, you can be doing everything that Iblis did, and I'm certain you would not reach the level Iblis had gotten to. And that's the symbol of bad. And here is Adam alayhi salam. He is vulnerable, he is new, he apparently doesn't know much. That's the symbol of good. And notice once again, the symbol of good in the story still does mistakes. तो हज़रत आदम अलैहिस्सलाम से गलती होती है. उस कहानी का सेंटर तो यही है कि he falls. And then look at the difference on the difference between how the two approach what has happened. When Iblis is asked to do something which he doesn't, and he is reprimanded for that, Iblis would blame God for it. He would be like, you made me do it, or you didn't allow me to do it. So the blame is on someone else, not on one's own self. And compare that with Hazrat Adam. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam says, I have wronged myself, so forgive me. And he's taking the responsibility. He is not saying that woman made me eat it, or that serpent made me eat it, or whatever the story is, depending upon which tradition you come from. But the difference is stark and clear. Hazrat Adam, the symbol of good, takes responsibility for it, while Iblis is, no, you made me do it. Don't be that. Don't be that. Yes, there are people who would hound you. They are going to make your life miserable. But part of misery is self-inflicted. And you have to get your act straight. Isko yaad rakhna forever. Don't become the people who blame others for their own miseries.